Hey you guys, how are you? I'm back again, all right? So this is a message referring to my segment that I'm doing called The Healed Woman. I really want you to sign up. I'm sorry guys, I'm going to open up my Shopify account right after this video. It was closed for a moment, so I'm going to open it back up. When you go to my Lady Q Inspired store, I want you to scroll and scroll on. You're going to see a picture. It's gold and it's going to say The Healed Woman. You're just going to register for free, and it's going to be a downloaded form that you're going to download. You can send it back to my email or just keep it for your references, okay? When you register for free, you'll get updated emails on when the registration will be a date, okay? When the segment, it'll be virtual or in person. I'm striving for in person, okay? But I don't know how long I'm going to do this Healed Woman segment, but just sign up so you can get VIP messages, emails, audio clips and all of that, so you can just be a part of things. I may even do a group chat for women, only women, okay? But come to this video now. Even though that this is a segment about the healed woman, if you are a man watching this video, that's okay, because this video is for you too. I believe this word is for a man and a woman, and it blew my mind. So I don't know who you are, but maybe you are in a relationship or a situationship, whatever, and you are dating, all right? You have healed so much. One thing, the segment that I've done about the healed woman, this is for women who have healed so much to the point where, when you get over somebody, when you get over betrayal, your original features come back. Maybe you are glowing more. Maybe you want to dress more. You're healed. You got over them, right? It took you a while. It may have took you years, but you got back to yourself. You're like, oh, I'm back to myself. You have that human urge. You're a human. You have that human urge of, I want to go out. I want to date. You just that fun side is coming back. That fun side is coming back. But you have to be careful. Not only just being a Christian, even if you're not a Christian, always be careful with this. But I want to talk to my Christians, the one who, you have a spiritual life, you have a prayer life. And it blew my mind, okay? So if you are attached to somebody that that is not good for you, all right? You know that this person is not good for you. Maybe you're in this relationship. You know that they will never love you the way that they need to. Okay. You are somebody who walks with God. You are somebody who has a strong prayer life. You are somebody that is very successful. You are somebody that did a mass transformation. Even though you healed, you are not the same person you used to be. You're not the same woman you used to be. You're not the same man that you used to be. You are totally different, right? You're different. You know this person is not good for you, all right? But you like their attention. You like that, it's like you only contact them when you need a hit of them, right? And this is dangerous, okay? Because you are attaching yourself to somebody that you know is not good for you. And you know what I heard in my spirit today? You have to let go of this person, because if you don't let go of this person, the same attacks that are on you will come on this person. You holding on to this person is only going to create attacks on their life, not just on your life. So as a woman and as a good man, as a good Christian man, as a good Christian woman, sometimes we get into a level of pride. We be like, he's not good for me. I don't know why, I'm gonna let him go. Even if you let this relationship go and you're still in contact with this person, maybe you still flirt with this person, but hey, this person is not good for me. You only contact them like because you like them as a friend, but it's not going to go far. But you staying attached to somebody that's not good for you will only stop their deliverance. It will only bring attacks on them, because God is trying to do something with you, and you are attached to them knowing that you're not supposed to be, will only attack them also. And it blew my mind when I heard this. I'm like, oh my God. Because as Christian women, as Christian men, we get to a point of being arrogant, but we have to think, we have to be like, wow, I can't attach myself to this person at all. I can't be going on dates I can't play with this person. Even though you're having fun, you are an anointed man of God. You are an anointed woman of God. You can't do what everybody else do. You're just going to have to embrace that. You can't. You can't. You can't do what everybody else do. You can't just be out here playing games and, just flirting and stuff. Because A lot of you, if you're a man listening to this, you are in your era that your wife is coming. You're in your era that your husband is coming. I don't care if, this word is not for everybody, but what I'm about to say is for somebody who's watching. You are in your era of about to be meeting your wife. You're in your era. You're about to meet your husband. Okay, that's why you can't do what everybody else do. That's why you get convicted when you flirt. You get convicted, and you be like, dang, I was just flirting. But this is a season in your life that if you attached yourself to somebody that you know is not good for you, you are going to bring attacks on that person as well, because maybe, just maybe, you were connected to this person for a reason, so that person can get a hit of God from you, right? So just be careful in this dating era when you're single and when, you're not taking things too serious and you're abstinence. You're somebody, you don't have sex or anything. You're just out here, you're just out here loving your life, and you're just focused, right? You're focused. You're in that healed man era. You're in that queen era. You're on that king era. Like, you're waiting for your wife. You're waiting for your husband. But make sure you're not attaching yourself to people who that will drain you and everything. But you have to check yourself. You have to have accountability. And you have to disconnect from anybody that that maybe they're trying to get to know God. And God did not assign you to that person. He didn't assign you to carry that person. So it's going to bring attacks on them if you don't leave them alone. So I don't know who this is for. Maybe you needed to hear this. Maybe you're in a situationship. In the back of your mind, you're like, I don't even think that this is the woman for me for real. I don't even think that this is the man for me for real, But I'm just, I don't know. I like the attention. I like the flirtation. I like us talking, but it's not going to go anywhere. And you doing that will also stop your spouse from coming, because you are delaying yourself and you're also delaying them from their deliverance later on. So just be I want to say kind about, what you carry. Because God is trying to bless you, and also he does not want you attached to somebody that you will mess up too. All right, so I was trying to make this word as clear as I can, but this is what I heard on my morning run, and I was like, oh my God, I have to say this. So you'll know if this word for you is going to reach you. All right, have a great day.